Any opposed?
None opposed. Discussion on votes.
Two for string. String doesn't come off.
Okay, so
Hand up.
Straight to the end and make a left.
Sure.
Right in here.
you've been on a couple more.
I got it right in here in between.
I already started that one. Here, come over here. Have a seat right there for me, please. Okay. There, come over here, there. Have a seat right there for me, please, if you can. How's it going, Derek? I'm Detective Gonzalez. This is Detective Alosegui. I'm just gonna go over a couple things with you first. Just for the record, today's date is Friday, October 13th, 2023, and the time is currently 2:40 a.m. And this is in regards to case, Joe, 2023.
Yeah, the case number is going to be 2023-02953, an incident that happened at 211 West 79 Place, apartment number 201.
Okay. For the record, my badge number is 1527.
And minus 958.
You go to school, right? What grade are you in?
8th grade.
8th grade. Good student. A's and stuff like that.
And B's.
What reading class are you in right now? You know, what do you take?
Obviously, language arts.
Language arts. Okay. So you can read with no problem.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna read you something first, and then you can read it afterwards. Okay.
Okay.
Before we ask you any questions, you must understand your rights. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court. If you have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice before we ask you any questions, and to have a lawyer present with you during questioning. If you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed for you before any questioning if you desire. If you decide to answer these questions now without a lawyer present, you still have the right to stop answering at any time or until you talk to a lawyer. Waiver of rights. I have read the statement of my rights and I understand what my rights are. I am willing to make a statement and answer questions. I do not want a lawyer at this time. I understand and know what I am doing. No promise or threats have been made to me. No pressure or coercion of any kind has been used against me. Okay? If there's...
Okay, this is the form right here, okay?
Okay.
Now, I want you to follow, actually to read here. Okay, read this little dot right here.
Out loud.
Yes.
Before we ask you any questions, you must understand your rights.
Okay, you understand that?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and initial this little dot for me. It means that you understand that. Yeah, just your initials.
I don't have initials. I just write my name.
Okay. Whatever.
What's your name?
Right here. Okay, read the second line.
You have the right to remain silent.
Okay, you understand that?
Yeah.
Okay, write your name again if you understand that. Okay, read this line right here.
Anything you say can and will be used against you in court.
Okay, you understand that? Go ahead, the same procedure, just go ahead and put your initials or your signature. Go on to the next line.
You have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice before we ask you any questions, and to have the lawyer present with you during the questioning.
Okay, you understand that? Go ahead and okay. Now right here.
If you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed for you before any questioning, if you so desire.
Okay. You understand that?
Yeah.
Okay. Signature. And this right here?
If you decide to answer questions now without a lawyer present, you still have the right to stop answering at any time or until you talk to a lawyer.
Okay, go ahead and initial right there. Okay, now read this whole paragraph.
I have read this statement of my rights, and I understand what my rights are. I am willing to make this statement and answer questions. I do not want a lawyer at this time. I understand and know what I'm doing. No promises or threats have been made to me. No pressure or
Coercion, that's that we're forcing you to do something. You understand? Whatever you're doing on your own voluntarily basis, making an educated decision for yourself, okay?
Okay.
Keep on.
Coercion of any kind has been used against me.
Okay. Now, we are investigating an incident that happened, where you called police, okay? Before we ask you any questions, we want to make sure that you know this. And if you want a chance to explain yourself, the only way that we would be able to take your statement is if you agree to talk to us without the presence of an attorney. If you do, go ahead and sign right here.
What's that, attorney?
An attorney is someone that can represent you in legal matters. Okay?
You know what a lawyer is?
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, same thing. By you signing that, you're wanting to give us a statement without the presence of a lawyer. You understand that?
Yes.
Is that your wish?
Yes, no wish.
Okay.
Can you send your last name too?
Yeah.
If at any time while we're talking to you, you have any questions or something, or don't understand something, please let us know, okay?
Okay.
Okay, you want to write your name right up here?
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to write the case number here.
June 13th, 2023.
Okay, 02
8
8953 HPD. The date?
10/13/2023, and the time is 2:46. Derek, can you state your full name for the record?
My middle name too.
Huh?
My middle name too.
Yeah, everything, your full name.
Derek Stephen Rosa.
What's your date of birth?
August 26, 2010.
What's your address?
I don't know my address.
Okay. What's your telephone number? You don't know it either?
No.
Okay. What type of phone do you have?
An iPhone.
An iPhone? What color is it? It's blue?
Yes.
Okay. How long have you lived in that apartment there?
Since I was 11, so 2 years.
2 years?
2 years.
Okay. Who lives there with you?
My mom, now my sister, because my mom has a daughter a week ago.
Okay.
And my stepdad.
What's your sister's name? Okay. And your stepfather, do you know his name?
Yes.
What's his name?
Frank Ramos.
Frank Ramos. Okay. Derek, let's start with this morning. You slept at your house last night, right?
Yeah.
Do you go back and forth between staying with your mom and your dad, or no? Or you usually just live with your mom?
It's really hard to explain. One weekend, I'm with my mom, and the other weekend, I'm with my dad. No, I'm not with my dad a whole week. Only 2 days.
Only weekends.
But not every weekend.
Where does your dad live?
Don't know.
You don't know? But is it in Miami, down here somewhere?
It's In Broward.
In Broward?
Yeah.
Okay. But last night you slept at your mom's house?
Yes.
Okay. You got up this morning and
Went on my bus, my school bus.
you went to your school bus.
Yes.
What school do you go to?
I'm at Middle High.
I'm at Middle High?
Yeah.
Okay, that's over there on 20th Street, right?
Yes.
And what grade are you in?
8th grade.
8th grade? Honor classes?
No.
No? So tell me about your day at school. Regular day at school?
I didn't do too much work.
You didn't do too much work?
No.
Regular release day time and stuff
Yeah.
like that. How do you get there in bus?
Yeah.
Okay. You got back
On bus.
on bus?
Yes.
Okay. And then you were home the whole day, or did you leave?
I stayed home after school.
You stayed home after school?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's get into what happened tonight. Were you, do you communicate with people over the phone? Were you talking? Tell me what happened tonight.
Tonight?
Yeah.
Well, at around like 10, I went to bed.
Okay.
My mom did too.
Is that your regular time?
Like,
9?
yeah.
Okay. You guys explain to me about the apartment. You have your own room?
Yes.
And your mom?
Yes, she has her own room.
She has her own room. And your sister?
She stays in the same room as my mom.
Stays in the same room with your mom? And tonight, who was all there?
Me, my mom, and my sister.
Okay. So you went to sleep around 10?
Yeah.
Okay. And then what?
I woke up and I went to the kitchen. I grabbed one of the kitchen knives and then I went to our room and then I
It's okay, you can say it.
killed her.
You killed her? Alright. What type of knife was it, do you know?
It was just a big size kitchen knife.
That big?
Yeah.
What color was the handle?
Purple.
Purple?
Yes.
Okay. Your mom was sleeping?
Yeah, she was sleeping.
Okay. Explain to me. Well, we'll get into that a little later. What did you do after you killed her?
My stepdad he owns 2 guns. He has a Glock 19
Okay.
and then, I don't know what it's called, another one.
Okay. What color are they?
The Glock 19 is black and then the other one has a silver slide and then like a dark bluish handle.
Okay. So, what did you do with the guns?
He always has his Glock 19 with him at all times.
Mm-hmm.
And since he's a truck driver, he was at home, he was far away.
Okay.
So I went into the closet.
Mm-hmm.
I found his book bag because he goes shooting at gun ranges.
Okay.
I grabbed the gun. I put the magazine in the gun. I
Okay.
pulled back the slide, but I didn't want to shoot myself.
Okay.
I intended to shoot myself before, but I couldn't.
Okay. And then what did you do?
I decided to call my friends to tell them what happened, and then I said goodbye to my friends.
You called them before you decided to try to shoot yourself or afterwards?
After.
Okay. How many friends did you call?
Only one.
What's his name?
I don't know his real name, he's an online friend.
He's an online friend?
Yeah.
When you say online friend, what do you mean, from video games?
Yes, from video games. I know him real well.
Okay. How long have you known him?
Since like I was 10, 3 years.
3 years? Have you ever met him?
No, I've seen his face.
You seen his face?
Yeah.
So how did you communicate with him?
My cell phone.
Through your cell phone, so you have his number.
Yes.
And you don't have them stored under a certain name, or you have them stored under a gamer tag?
I made up a name for him.
You made up a name for him?
Yeah.
What name did you make up for him?
Sweden.
Sweden?
Sweden. SWEEDEN.
Okay. How often do you talk to Sweden?
Every weekend.
Every weekend?
Yeah.
Okay. So you called Sweden. And what did you tell Sweden?
So then what I did,
What exactly did you tell Sweden when you say what I did?
I killed my mom.
Did you tell him how? Or no? How you killed her or no?
I think I told him how. No, I did not.
Okay.
I said I killed her.
Okay. Did you send them any pictures?
Yes.
How many pictures did you send them?
I sent him 2 of my mom and 1 of me.
Okay. Did you... What did he tell you?
I said he couldn't believe it.
Okay. Does Sweden live down here in Florida?
He lived real far.
Real far?
Yeah. In America though.
In America?
Yeah.
Okay. So then you hung up the phone?
I said goodbye.
Okay. And then what did you do?
I was going to assure myself, but I said I didn't want to do that. And I called 911.
Okay. And what did you tell 911?
Excuse me, could you bring police officers here? I killed my mom.
Okay. And they kept you on the phone?
Yes. Until the cops came.
Until the cops came. Do you remember what else you told the 911 operator?
My address, my name, what I was wearing,
Okay.
and my age, and my date of birth.
Were you wearing the same clothes you're wearing now?
Yeah.
There's some red stains there. Is that blood?
I think it is.
Okay.
I have a little bit of blood on my hands.
And your hands too?
Yes.
Okay. Did you ever make your way to your sister?
Killing her?
No.
Touching her?
Touching her?
No.
No?
I left her alone. She was sleeping and she didn't wake up, so I didn't touch her.
Okay. All right. Let's get back to your mom. Okay, you said she was sleeping.
Yes.
Okay. Where exactly did you cut her?
At first, I cut her right here.
And her neck?
It's like a type of vein that goes through your neck right here on both sides. And if
Okay.
you stab here, a lot of blood sprays out right
Do
here.
you know what that's called?
Like an artery or something.
An artery?
Yeah.
Okay. And you purposely went for the artery? When you cut her?
Not purposely, just went for the neck, but I hit the artery.
Okay. Was there a lot of blood after?
There was a big puddle of blood on the floor.
Okay. Did you tell her anything before you stabbed her? Did you say anything?
I said curse words in Spanish.
Curse words in Spanish?
Yes.
But she didn't wake up when you... She was asleep when you stabbed her.
Yes, and then she woke up after I stabbed her.
What curse words did you say?
In Spanish?
Yes.
Maricona.
Maricon?
Yes.
Okay. And then she woke up.
Yes.
Did you say anything else to her? Or did she say anything to you or no?
No, she just screaming.
She just screamed.
Yes.
Okay. Why did you stab your mom?
Can you go to the bathroom before I answer that?
Yes, of course. Of course.
Give me 1 second.
You want to take him to the...
Have patrol take him.
yes, have patrol take him. Make sure they're 5'5" on the body cam.
Where's patrol at? Where's patrol at? Down at the end of the hall? Yeah, I don't have my body cam and he needs to go to the bathroom.
Here, I'll go ahead and take him.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and take him. Here, come with me.
Joe.
Yeah. Make a left and right in this room right here.
Okay.
Sorry. Oh, excuse me.
One thing, you said it was your online friend, right? What type of console do you have? Do you play them, or is it on the computer?
I play on a couple consoles. There's an Xbox in the living room. I have a Switch in my room. I have a VR headset in my room too.
Okay. And what type of games do you play?
Mostly fighting or shooting games.
Like what? Some
Like Fortnite, Call of Duty.
Fortnite, Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your gamer tag?
Pictures like Stock Tree.
What is it called?
Stock Tree
Stock Tree.
1990.
Why'd you pick that name? You just
Can you spell that for me?
Yes.
Go.
STOCK.
Mhm.
No space. Capital T.
No space?
No space. Capital T.
Okay.
REE
Mm-hmm.
199.
Another 9?
Yeah.
Okay.
0.
Okay, so that's it. Stock Tree 1990, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna also go take you back to the. Did you call anybody else other than your friend?
Like however.
Okay. Did you post anything on social media?
No, I don't think so.
Oh.
I did not.
Okay. Do you have social media?
I have Discord.
Discord?
Yeah.
That's like a video game thing, right? What's Discord?
It's like WhatsApp.
WhatsApp?
It's like that.
Okay.
That's Discord, DISCORD.
Yes.
Okay, and what's your username on that?
It's him. HIM.
Capital HIM?
Yeah.
Okay.
Underscore.
Underscore?
Yeah.
Okay.
Forever.
Forever? Okay, do you have Instagram?
No.
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 Do you have WhatsApp?
Yeah.
Okay. And you don't have Facebook, right?
I have Facebook.
Okay, Facebook.
I don't use it though. I just need it for my headset.
Okay, what's your screen name on Facebook?
I use just my name.
Your name?
Derek Rosa.
All straight?
Yeah. And with a space in between.
No space?
A space.
Derek, D-R-I-K?
No, DEREK.
Oh, I'm sorry. Derek, space, Rosa?
Yes.
Okay, but nothing in between, just a space.
The only space.
Okay.
How old are you, Derek?
13.
And what grade is that? I forget.
8th grade.
8th grade?
Yes.
Okay. Did when the police got there, did you say anything to the police? That you
I
remember?
asked about my sister.
You asked about your sister?
They said who was in there. I said my sister.
Okay. Did you say anything else?
I don't think so.
Okay. So you were about to tell me the why. Why did you kill your mother? Do you know?
So I have to say it now.
Yeah, get it off your chest. Absolutely.
We can wait for a lawyer.
Okay, at this point, you want a lawyer?
Maybe not.
We can't. No, listen. Just so you understand, okay? You have mentioned or asked us, should you wait for a lawyer? We're not here to advise you on whether to talk to a lawyer or not. That decision is yours, okay? But if you are requesting a lawyer at this point, we can't interview you any further. You understand? We have to stop the interview.
Okay.
Do you want us to stop the interview?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Then this interview will end right now.
It is 3:05 a.m.
Okay. Thank you.
careful where you step, okay, so you don't step on anything sharp. Bravo.
¿Ese trabajo? No, yo no paro nada más.
Sorry, I just had a question. I know it's on the other side, but he's a juvenile.
Yeah.
But he's still going on the other side?
Yes. Let me find out.
Just one. No, estoy esperando. Ella me...
Yes, sir. I have to take him around.
Okay, all right. Thank you. Yo, can y'all get out of there? Okay. Let us see. Aquí. ¿Qué toca?
Sí, no, el muchacho, toca eso, no, al timbre. Ahí toca, no, al timbre ese, no, ahí,
El rojo.
ese.
Pero todos esos 10, 15 veces.
Nosotros vamos a la noche aquí, entonces.
Gracias.
Claro,
He's a juvenile. Okay.
He's a kid, yeah. But I said just on the bench.
Okay, yeah. They
And
told me
then
to,
someone will, no, he can't come in because he's a kid.
yeah, I know. Somebody just told me to go around and.
Right, you go around here and see, and then someone will come and take him.
Okay.
They'll come and take him. The kids' units are on that side.
Okay, yeah.
I'll let them know you're out of it.
Okay, thank you. See you later.
You got to take one?
Yes, ma'am.
How old is the child?
He's 13. Sit down, son. So I have a question for whoever. He was arrested for killing his mother.
Let me see. He was arrested for.
Killing his mother.
Okay.
So what?
You gotta do a big rack. There's no big rack behind?
I came from the jack and they told me, but I thought a felony supersedes the.
Yeah, exactly. So when they usually bring them here, if it's for suicidal thoughts, you have to do the big rack so we can legally assess him. So this is just saying he's arrested. That doesn't give us the legal authority to keep him here to assess him.
Okay, so I have to do a big rack?
Yeah, just put that he's suicidal. That's it.
Where do I put that?
I'll give it to you. Hold on to that.
Yes, sir. So I just finished talking to the commander, sergeant. He's being charged with murdering his mother. He was taken to the jack. The jack, I guess they told the correction officer that he had suicidal thoughts. Which in turn, yeah. I'm just gonna hold on to the papers just in case.
No problem. Thank you for being so patient.
No problem. No, I know this that never happens.
Are you finished with the paperwork?
A supervisor, I think, came out and talked to me, and they said they're trying to figure something out.
Oh, nice. Okay. I'm all set. Okay. It's gonna be good there.
I don't know, because they're trying to figure out if he's supposed to be here.
Okay, this is your first time here?
So, he doesn't have to be here, then I'm just going to take him to the jail.
Alright, you take care of everything.
Still got the paperwork?
Hold on, dude.
Hello, how are you?